What if I told you that you could unlock a superhuman memory overnight without studying for hours? No textbooks, no flashcards, no boring lectures. This isn't some gimmick. These are the exact mind-enhancing hacks used by elite spies, CEOs, and memory champions to absorb knowledge at lightning speed. And today, I'm handing them over to you. By the end of this video, you'll know how to learn 10x faster with almost zero effort, just like a secret agent. And trust me, once you start using these techniques, you'll never go back to the old way of learning. Let's dive in. The spy learning secret. Ever wonder how spies master new languages in weeks or memorize entire files in minutes? It's not because they're geniuses, it's because they train their brains differently. Your brain was never designed for endless repetition or dry textbooks. That's why studying feels slow and frustrating. But what if I told you that your brain actually craves shortcuts? Hacks that make information stick without even trying? The CIA, the KGB, even top Fortune 500 executives use these techniques to train their minds for rapid learning and total recall. And the crazy part? These techniques aren't secret anymore. In fact, you can start using them today. And once you do, you'll never look at learning the same way again. And the best part? These shortcuts are scientifically backed. Let's start with the first one. The spy-approved way to learn in your sleep. Sleep learning. Unlocking the power of theta waves. Ever wished you could go to bed and wake up smarter without spending extra hours bent over a textbook? Sounds like science fiction, right? But elite spies and even Soviet intelligence have used sleep learning to absorb new languages and critical intel at record speeds. Here's how it works. Your brain has a superpower mode called theta waves, that dreamy, half-awake state right before you fall asleep. In this state, your brain absorbs information like a sponge, no effort required. How can you use this? Tonight, play theta wave frequencies, 4 Hz, on YouTube while reviewing something you want to learn. Spanish verbs, history facts, math formulas, whatever you need to memorize. Bonus hack. Snap your fingers while studying. Later, when you're distracted, snap your fingers again. Your brain will instantly shift back to learning mode. Try it tonight. You'll be shocked at how much you remember. Neuropriming. Learning in chaos. CIA agents aren't trained in libraries. They're trained in war zones, gunfire, sirens, chaos. And guess what? They learn better under pressure. Your brain wasn't meant to study in complete silence. It actually thrives in controlled chaos. Here's how to train like a spy. Instead of a quiet room, play background noise while studying. Cafe sounds, street noise, even white noise. Then, every 7 minutes, play a loud sound, like a bell or an alarm. At first, it'll be distracting, but within days, your brain adapts, making it immune to distractions. Soon, you'll be able to focus even in the middle of a hurricane. Give it a shot. You'll never struggle with concentration again. The 5-sense memory trick. Ever smelled something and been instantly transported back in time? That's because your memory is wired to your senses, and spies use this to their advantage. Here's how to hack your brain. While studying, chew cinnamon gum. Later, when you need to recall that information, sniff cinnamon. Boom! Instant recall. Why? Because your brain links smells, sounds, and even colors to memories. Want to make this even more powerful? Pair a song with each subject. Play it later, and watch the info flood back. Wear a specific color while studying. Later, wear it again. It'll trigger memory recall. The CIA even used this trick to train operatives for undercover missions. If it works for them, it'll work for you. Give it a try and let me know how it works out for you in the comments. Okay, now, the memory palace technique. Ever walk from your living room to the kitchen and totally forget why you came? And say to yourself, what the freak I came in here for? That's your brain using spatial memory. It tags information to specific places. Spies take advantage of this with something called a memory palace. They visualize a familiar place, like their own home, and assign critical facts or concepts to different spots. Here's how you can build your own. Imagine walking through your home in your mind. Assign one study topic to your couch, another to your TV, another to your desk. Every time you think of that area, trigger the memory tied to it. You can do it physically too. Tape a note to the fridge reminding you of a foreign language phrase. Hang a mini poster near your mirror with a math formula. Each time you see it, your mind automatically refreshes that info. With a memory palace, your entire home becomes one giant cheat sheet. No heavy memorization needed. Try it today. You'll be shocked at how much you remember. You'll be saying, "What the crunch?" The 10-minute memory download. Ever notice how your mind starts to wander after studying one topic for too long? You start thinking about that stinking burrito in the fridge because your belly is growling. Or you keep checking your phone for a text from your sweet friend, stuff like that. That's normal. Your brain craves variety. Spies use an advanced tactic called active interleaving. They rotate between different tasks or subjects every 10 minutes. This confuses the brain just enough to keep it on high alert, absorbing more in less time. Give it a try. Pick 2 or 3 different subjects, study each for 10 minutes, then switch. Keep rotating, but limit each session to short bursts before switching again. Instead of feeling drained, you'll notice your focus reset every time you switch, helping you squeeze more knowledge into each session. It's like giving your brain fresh air every few minutes. Give it a shot. If that really helps, write "What the crunch" in the comment section. The 4-week spy learning plan. Ready to supercharge your mind like a real agent? Here's a 4-week protocol that wraps all these methods into one unstoppable routine. Week 1. Sleep learning. Dive into theta wave music and bedtime reviews. Train your brain to download new information effortlessly. Week 2. Neuropriming. Crank up controlled chaos with background noise. Strengthen your bulletproof focus so distractions can't touch you. Week 3. Senses and memory. Use scents, colors, or music to trigger recall. Experiment with a memory palace in your home to store key facts. Week 4. Active interleaving. Study in 10-minute bursts, switching topics frequently. Watch your recall skyrocket as your brain links everything together. Commit to this plan, and by the end of the month, you'll be thinking, memorizing, and focusing like a true undercover operative. Let me know the result after the 4-week plan in the comments. Okay, now that you know the spy-approved way to boost your memory, sharpen your focus, and learn 10x faster, what's stopping you from trying these hacks tonight? Pick just one method. Maybe it's sleep learning with theta waves or the 5-sense memory trick, and see how quickly your brain adapts. Then, keep stacking on more hacks until you're absorbing information on autopilot. If these tips blew your mind, hit the like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe for even more insane brain upgrades. After all, once you tap into your mind's true potential, there's no going back. And that's exactly what real spies count on. Keep learning, keep growing, and remember, the next mission is always waiting for you.